training number 296. And the topic title for today is the best way to prospect on social media. Now, just as a disclaimer, when I started in this industry, I had to reach out to friends and family and stuff like that. And I can tell you guys, I have not reached out to anyone in almost 9 years. 9 years straight. Have literally had thousands upon thousands of customers. And I'll probably never reach out to anyone ever again. So nobody has to, wonder if I'm going to hit them up in the inbox or text or anything like that, because I won't need to. Because I believe with what I'm about to share with you guys today that you can get yourself to the point where through utilizing social media that you guys can drive traffic to you instead of you just chasing after people. So I want to give you guys some ideas. It's not all the ideas, but at least some ideas that will help you in your prospecting on social media, not just to reach out, but also to pull people to you as well. The first key is to be faster. Okay, there's too many people who say too much to too few of people, and I would say say less to more people. You want to get straight to the point. You do not have to build rapport with people. This is something that we used to teach, but this is not with social media now, it's just not something that you need to do. This is why you say less to more people, because people feel like if you're trying to build rapport and you're asking too many questions, it's actually going to scare them off and they feel like that you're about to pitch them something, okay? Key number 2, decide if you lead with a product, service, or company, or the opportunity, okay? Most people, this is my personal experience, most people, they're not offended if you lead with a service and product because they feel like that you're not pitching them a business opportunity, okay? So let me just give you an example. When people ask me, what do I do for a living? I tell them that I trade. Now, sometimes they'll say, well, what do you trade? I trade in the markets. Oh, okay, that's cool. And if they start asking more questions, I have a video, I have a webinar, or I'm doing an event or something like that where they can find more information, okay? And so I don't say that I'm a business owner. I don't say I build a team or something like that, because most people, just from my experience, they don't want to do that anyway. But the ability to make money from your phone without recruiting people is something that people are interested in. At least that's my experience. Now, there's a lot of skeptical people out there, but from most people, one of the things that I said in a previous training that I did that I think is important for you guys to recognize is that the majority of people are more interested in being a customer and a product to the product than they ever will be on the business side. For example, let's say that in the past, you spent a lot of time pitching people into businesses and you got them into multiple companies, multiple businesses. You kind of burned out, right? And you burned them out. So one approach I've used with people is, I know you wouldn't be interested. So this is somebody I know. I know you wouldn't be interested, but you may want to check out the product. This thing is amazing. So that way you kind of take the stress and the pressure off of feeling that you're going to pitch them the business opportunity by focusing on the product itself. And this for me has been very, very effective. So I want to just give you an example as a script. This is one that I created. I created it years ago. And of course, you guys can take it. You can make it yours. You can make it your language and how you talk. This could be a voice message. It could be a text message, a DM, or something like that. I just say, hey, I know we don't know each other. So this is like a cold market prospect, okay? But if I could show you a way, so again, this is getting straight to the point, but if I could show you a way where you could make money from your phone without recruiting and selling, would that be of interest to you? So this one for me has worked very well, because the way that I say is, would that be of interest to you? Now, if they say, no, it wouldn't be, okay, just move on. I don't need to convince them. I don't need to persuade them. And if you notice, I've kept it generic. If I could show you a way where you could make money from your phone without recruiting or selling, and recruiting and selling, which people love. They're like, oh man, I could make money from my phone, but I don't have to recruit friends and family, right? When I was talking to a girl at Starbucks, the cashier, one question I asked her was, if I could help you to get out of this job in the next 6 months, would that be of interest to you? And she said, absolutely. We were able to exchange information right there. So the whole point is that you want to keep this generic and straight to the point. Now, it is a numbers game. There's gonna be a lot of people who are just not interested, and that's okay. But there will be people that are interested. Now, I want to take you to what is I am im.info/scripts. I'm actually going to go there right now. I want to show this to you guys. What is im.info/scripts? So the way that I've broken this up, as you can see, is conversation starters. So this is someone that's maybe a good friend, maybe somebody that's an acquaintance. Obviously, it's going to be different as far as kind of how you start that conversation. The second text message, someone who's business minded, that's a friend, someone who's into crypto, someone who's into Forex, someone who's done network marketing. See, the approach is going to be a little bit different. Sometimes you have a friend where you're not really sure of the interest and things that are interesting to them, right? If it's an acquaintance, second text, ask for their opinion. Do you invest? You ever heard of crypto? Ever heard of Forex? Ever heard of trading? You know what I'm saying? Again, you just make this very simple. You take basically what I've put here, put it into your languaging. And again, you can DM this to people, you can text it, you can voice messages to them, which I found is very effective, only because it just makes it more personal, okay? Every person that you talk to is going to be a little bit different than another. Why? Because some are friends, others are acquaintances. Some are completely cold market. They don't know you and you don't know them, all right? And so I want to give this to you guys today for free. What is im.info/scripts? As just at least give you guys some ideas on things that you could do on social media. Now, at the end of the day, this is also another thing I want to tell you before I end this, is the way that I've continued to drive leads for the last 9 years, but I don't have to reach out to people, is you continue to post valuable content on your social media. So on your wall, your stories and stuff like that. And everyone uses different social media, but a lot using Instagram, Facebook, TikTok and stuff like that, okay? Is every day I'm posting valuable information, testimonials, stuff like that. Eventually people start to catch on, see what you're doing. They start asking more questions. The more value that you actually produce over time, you become more valuable, okay? So like my YouTube channel, I'm constantly posting value, morning motivation, reels, shorts, and all that stuff. And it's all free. It is free content that I'm posting out there that gets people to ask what I do for a living. And I always keep everything generic. I pique their interest, and eventually the leads come to me rather than me having to go to them. And I don't even have to do paid leads, okay? I know people that do it and they do amazing, but this is totally organic. It's not even something that I have to do. It's just put out the value, do it day after day, be consistent with it. And guess what? As you become more successful, more and more people will reach out to you because why? You got credibility now, okay? And in the beginning, you use others' credibility, right? And others' testimonials and stuff like that to then get yourself to build that credibility and get the credibility for yourself as well. And that comes over a process of time. But I will tell you, you can get yourself to the point where people are reaching out to you, okay? And it's through what you're putting there online over and over and over again, whether it's trading, whether it's mindset, personal development, comedy and stuff like that, is people are going to reach out. So don't give up, stay consistent, and it will pay off for you in the long run. So guys, this is my training for you today. If you'd like a copy of it, you can head over to Brandon Boyd Official on Instagram. I'm going to get you guys a recorded video as well as access to the PDF. I hope that you guys join me next Tuesday, and I hope that you have an absolutely wonderful week, and we'll talk to you guys on the next training. Thanks everyone. Talk soon.